back to the Harp and Bean Show.
Gang.
We got my new member. He's the newest gang member.
It's your boy JWhite. Holla at me.
Feel me? Quacy, you call me Q Nasty, feel me? Go ahead.
And you know, I'm Harpo.
And Beans, you feel me?
Alright, last episode we gave y'all our opinions and our thoughts on college culture and the impressions that we got when we first came to school. Now, this episode, we're going to talk to y'all about propaganda and cultural beliefs. If you don't know what that means, I can't help you. Google it. Dictionary, you feel me?
Webster.
Alright, so first topic we're going to talk about, fellas, is, alright, what's something that you bought that you didn't want to buy, but you bought it because you seen it somewhere?
Anything really?
Oh, I got one right off the top of my head. Them Raptors, them Jordan Raptor 7s. Camped out for them shits, all that. Wore them shits only 3 times. Didn't even want them no more. Waste of bread.
What about you?
Anything really with like Nike apparel for real, cause like my parents is West Indian, so like they came from out of the country and shit. So like they used to like Adidas and shit. So when they like Nike was mad expensive, but just like off of propaganda, like when I was a kid, I was like, oh mom, I want that. Is in the third, my mom bought it.
I'm not gonna hold you. Anything that's Nike look better, cause the NBA jerseys look way better.
Yeah, hell yeah. What? They got new color schemes, all that.
Them Adidas shit look dookie, straight trash.
I'm not gonna go.
Yeah, the FIFA shit.
That's why.
Everything Nike, everything Nike touches
Adidas is nice though.
But when you foreign like Caribbean people, they love Adidas because soccer and shit.
That's true.
That's what it is.
All right, well, what about you?
Me,
I need to remove some card.
just to buy it. I mean, I probably bought some pants or some shit like that I ain't really wear. And then when I got it, I was like, why did I get this shit?
Because the money was looking right. Me, y'all know my problem: clothes and shoes. Boy.
But it's like certain Jordans, I would really like go.
No,
for
certain Jordans are fly for real.
Yeah, certain Jordans, not all.
I mean,
Jordans,
it's not even like. Keep on it. What's the only shoe brand? Like the only shoe that everything they drop is heat. Like it's no ugly Jordan, except for like 20s and shit. Alright, when you get to like the 20s,
I mean, certain sixes are
the
ugly.
big
I'm not even gonna hold you.
like what's the ugly Jordan?
The tubes.
The two?
The tubes is fucking ugly, son.
How they what? Like just the models?
Yeah, just the model, bro.
Nah, I don't
We're
know.
talking straight retros.
Nah, there's no ugly
This
tube.
is a conversation. I
I'm
don't know
talking
nothing about
about there's no ugly tube.
No,
Alright, if we sticking on
I hype you
propaganda.
about the Carmines for real when they came out. I'm not even gonna hold you.
The Carmine Sixes?
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold
Man,
you.
I ain't gonna hold you. Niggas back in the day, you remember niggas was wearing the FUBU, the Pepe, fucking
K-Swiss.
K-Swiss.
I got a K-Swiss.
You wasn't living right.
I got a K-Swiss hat.
If you had K-Swiss as a kid, you was not living right.
Niggas was wearing them Shaqs,
Stephon Marbury. What we talking about?
them Rockaware.
I had lugs.
Who had a pair of Patrick Ewings when you was a kid?
I
didn't have a Patrick Ewing.
I didn't have a pair of Patrick.
No,
I still don't like a
though.
pair of Patricks.
I had one pair of Patrick Ewings. This shit was
That shit was hot.
Nah, I had all the G-Unit colors. All the 50 Cent
You had the
Jones.
Guinea team, son?
Yeah, I had every G-Unit sneaker though, like
Oh,
black
sneaker.
and white,
Bait.
red and white,
Had the
blue and
bait
white. But my
Bait.
mama, she made sure that I was in that shit. Alright, now what's a propaganda that you know of that you didn't feel like it was something that like influenced you until you got like now
what you
like
mean, yo?
like alright, see how you got this shit on?
Liquor.
You mean the advertising?
Liquor. You see what I'm doing right now? Like liquor. Like honestly,
So you see,
Irish red.
okay.
He drinking.
It wasn't-
We advertising now.
it wasn't until a certain point like in our lives that we don't even like realize that
The
we started
commercials work.
drinking. You know what I'm saying? Without even realizing it. You know what I'm saying? I started drinking when I want to say like my family was Indians, so we drink regularly, but. I didn't start.
Yeah, I've been in his house.
Right.
His grandfather passed me some Douce like,
Regular.
you ready?
Right.
What?
Regular.
Like,
we
where's
take,
your glass?
we take shots before the food. That's what I'm saying, right? So I didn't start drinking until like heavily. I want to say like around like 15, 16.
Favorite.
First off, vitamin water is fucking trash.
It is.
You bugging.
You a liar. You was a liar.
That shit is ass. Drink Gatorade.
I made $250,000 off a quart of water. Bro, they don't put no effort
Bro,
into
hold
that
up.
shit.
Vitamin water.
That shit, yo.
Something that strawberry kiwi crack, bro.
It's water.
That's the only flavor I had.
I'd
I
rather
fuck
drink
with that.
Gatorade.
How you pronounce it?
What?
Acai? Acai berry.
Acai berry.
That triple X joint. That joint heavy.
What the fuck is that?
Acai
It's like
berry.
ACAI.
It's like a French. It's a French berry, bro.
Yeah.
Yes, it's a flavor of vitamin water.
Yeah.
Oh nah, I don't even have that.
It's pretty good. You should try it.
I used to grab the vitamin water with the sandwich from the Poppy store and some grandma.
From the poppy
From
store.
the poppy store.
The bodega.
That's some hood shit right
The
there.
bodega.
You know what I'm
Poppy
saying?
shop.
That corner
That's
store.
all it was.
Go in that
Just
shit,
all-
they start playing that bachata, nigga. You know what I mean? Just get it going.
Alright,
So my cat sitting on the bread.
alright. Do y'all believe in like hype beasts?
Yes. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
What is it?
Hype beast.
Hype beasts, Kurt, like stuff that's overhyped. Like,
Niggas who
Like,
Oh,
niggas
James,
that hype
bro.
up.
like
James
James
is
Jordan,
always
you
hype.
cannot hype beast Jordan, bro.
Bro, you
What?
can, bro.
You
Yo,
can't hype
I'm gonna
beast.
tell you this. Yo, in school, bro, some of
He's the
some
greatest
of
threes of all time. I'm just saying that right now.
What?
What's
Yeah.
the name of them joints?
What
The
is
Cyber
it?
Monday is the best threes.
You crazy.
I don't care. Nobody says.
White cement threes.
That's
Anyway,
another
though,
topic for another
anyway.
day.
You ain't get them, though. They came out yesterday.
What?
The white
I
cigarette
ain't got no
threes.
bread to be spending on those J's, bro.
He a liar.
He lying.
He lying. You see his hat?
He lying.
Wait, pause. I heard y'all talking about sneakers.
Uh-huh.
I gotta check out the Browns though.
Them shit's trash.
Hell no, nigga balling, so that means I'm
Hold on,
ball
hold on.
too.
I hope you going to ball up. I hope you about to go
Hold on,
ball up.
Ugly ass.
I hope you about to go ball
Put them
up.
shit
son.
back in the video.
Hell yeah.
What,
Oh,
them the
hell
soldier
no.
nines? Yeah, them is the soldier.
Hell yeah, nigga. I'm gonna kick your ass real soon.
Yeah, alright.
Get your strong ass.
Get the fuck out of here with that.
Heard of that extra medium ass
Like
tee?
Supreme, I think they should have
They
overhyped.
This shit
They
is overpriced.
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 They make arm sleeves
For the
goddamn.
label.
What the fuck?
Just for the label.
Shit be like
That shit look
500.
crazy.
For the label.
I ain't paying that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. That shit ain't
Hell
for me.
no.
Do y'all
Just
feel
for the
like
fucking name?
like designer brands are overpriced, like hype beasts, like
I think
Yeah,
not
Gucci,
okay.
Louis.
Alright, except for Polo. Except for Polo.
That's what I'm saying. Polo's
Polo
my,
for the hood.
my favorite fucking
Polo
brand
look for the
ever.
hood. We're not gonna debate
Ever.
that.
I never leave the house without a horse on, you feel me? Got on my socks.
Only
I
bosses
ain't
wear
gonna
horses.
sit there and show it, you feel me? But nah, I don't think them high fashion brands be overpriced because of the fabric material, bro. You
Right,
feel
that's
me?
I got on Calvin right now.
That shit ain't cheap. How much you
So
pay
what's
for
that? Egyptian cotton?
The Calvin t-shirts?
Yeah, Calvin.
It's just a t-shirt. The Calvin t-shirt, how much this shit was?
Hey,
Probably like
we
$15.
showing tees and shit, nigga. I got the polo tee, man.
I ain't gonna hold
I
you.
mean, you feel me?
I-
He talking about he broke.
I
You know what kind of tee I got on?
I
got
ain't
a-
broke. I ain't broke. I just say
I
got a regular
own
t-shirt.
a tee straight out of the
Hey,
corner store.
hey, man.
Fresh out the pack.
This is-
That's it. Niggas go to that Foreman Mills, get it
Facts.
fresh out the pack.
Yeah, I ain't
Put it
gonna look.
alone.
No guys,
Nick-
bro.
but niggas that be
ShopRite. ShopRite got some good ass hands t-shirts.
Really?
They do.
Yeah, ShopRite.
Walmart
Yeah,
too.
What?
Walmart.
When them
Walmart
rollbacks
is a
hit
go-to.
in,
Walmart got the
when
deals
them
too.
rollbacks hit in.
Y'all ever been
them
to
shits.
Walmart on Black Friday?
Nah, I ain't
Fucking
never.
ridiculous.
Yeah, I was about to say you
Hey,
can't. You
I
can't walk
usually be
anymore.
working on Black Friday, so I don't get a chance to go
I don't
shopping.
know
and
what
shit,
I
you
was
feel
doing this Black Friday, but I sure was not in no mall.
me? Yeah, fuck Black
Walmart
Friday.
has some
Now
deals.
Black
on
Friday the
Friday.
time that you steal though.
It is.
If you ain't never stole nothing before,
On Black Friday?
look, here's my propaganda to you.
Don't listen to him. You gonna get locked up.
Right.
Black Friday the best time for you to steal something. You ain't gonna get caught, and you ain't gonna get ran down on by nobody. The store already a mess. Just pick up some shit that's off the floor and go sell that
Oh,
shit
really,
on my
Mikey?
mama. On my mama.
Yeah.
Let me,
Newport Mall,
alright, let me
Jersey
transition
City.
You
this
don't
to
even
what
want
this
us
is
to
really
cigarette.
about. So when you came to school, like what's something about college that they were selling to you that you was like, man, this some bullshit. This shit not true. Remember them like those shows that we used to watch as kids? See like the older kids, you like say high
Joey
school.
101.
The way that shit was moving, how shit was, then, and then
yeah.
They
then you
sold
really get there.
diversity.
Yeah, then you really get there. You
That
like,
shit
this
is not
bullshit.
true.
That's what it was.
They sold diversity, and we came here. It was like, where the black people at?
I'm not gonna hold you. In high school, my teachers used to scare me, talking about college. You gonna do this.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Man, that
too,
shit was
bro.
cake.
Right.
You came in, shit was cake. It's just about managing your time.
Professor was
That's all
cool
they
as hell. Well, I can't speak for everybody, but my professor was cool as
wait,
Some of
fuck.
them.
how many of y'all remember when we was in elementary school and they said, yo, you're going to have to learn how to write cursive because you're going to need it for the rest of your life?
Word, you don't need that
Word,
shit.
you don't need that shit.
I still write cursive.
The
I
only
still write
reason
cursive.
you'll need it is if you
It's
need to
the
sign
sign
something.
Yeah.
My
Signature.
mother made me write cursive so much that my handwriting is a mix of print and cursive.
That's what I'm
Right.
saying. Mine is too. That's what I'm
It's
saying.
a mixture
like,
of print and cursive. I can't not write
that shit
regularly.
natural, bro. Shit just
So
shit
they
natural.
trying on that.
Yeah.
Alright, so a cultural belief that you believe, but you feel like it's just that you think that way. Like something that you believe that is not popular. Alright, let me give y'all an example. Like, I think people that fucking go to like on dates and shit like that on like regular basis, I think that shit is corny.
You think
Okay.
you think like regular dating is like the old fashioned way of dating is corny?
Like going out to eat.
Wow,
I think that shit's corny.
What you
Why?
want to
Like,
do?
what else you
you
gonna
want
do?
No,
to
like on a regular basis, like
Netflix and chill.
Like every weekend type shit?
yeah, I think that it's people in the world that do that shit. And I think that that's corny because girls become like when they get they expect that shit.
They come
too much.
to it.
Yeah, so I think that belief of you gotta like court me all the fucking time.
The
every
princess
day.
complex.
Yeah, I think
That's the shit I've been talking about. The princess complex.
I think that shit is corny. Like, why a nigga gotta do all this and that the third every fucking weekend, weekday? Nah, girl, you could sit your ass in the house and grab you some cereal.
So, all right, so piggyback off of
Niggas ain't
that.
gotta.
All right, let me
You
piggyback off of this.
You can't
right?
cook for the show.
I can't cook, bro.
I can't cook either.
I can.
That's why we
I don't
order.
know about
Look,
this
look,
shit.
that's why you gotta order that takeout and you tell her that you made it.
Don't listen to them.
Throw the box away.
Nah,
I can cook, but there ain't no problem doing takeout.
I asked my auntie to make it, and she'll cook for me.
Now, no bullshit. Y'all had a shorty come to my crib, and my mother cooked some ziti the night before, and she was like, "Yo, can you cook?" I'm like, "Yeah, you feel me? I'm gonna make you some ziti." She came through, I fed that ziti.
See,
boy.
that's
You
the
feel
gem.
me?
That's the
The
gem.
finesse.
Finesse.
The
Learn it.
finesse.
Alright, but hold on.
Learn
I
it
told
and
y'all
master
mine. So what's something that you believe that's culturally like acceptable, but you just don't fuck with?
Okay, so culturally, I feel as though
Like you hate sneakers, like you think that the Jordan
the
shit,
Jordan.
you hate that shit.
It's not a cultural thing. Not everybody wears Jordans.
It-
I
it's
don't buy Jordans
But
because
it's in the
I'm
black
not paying.
culture.
I'm not paying. Well, all right, the culture that can be it, but no, I'm not paying whatever amount of money for Jordans. I'm not. Jordan himself don't even give a fuck about
respect
us.
that, though.
So I'm not buying none of his shit.
Jordan a Republican, nigga.
Fuck.
He is?
Jordan
Yeah,
started
you ain't know that?
Republican, bro.
Bro, all right, so think about it. Republicans. Any Republican wants to make sure that they don't get taxed.
Oh yeah, high key.
So
High key.
that's why. Any wealthy person, not rich, wealthy, any wealthy person is going to be Republican.
Heard that, not rich, wealthy. There's a
Wealthy.
difference between that bread and that brains.
Jay-Z is rich.
No,
Jay-Z what? That nigga got assets.
No.
He got assets.
Nah, fucking crazy.
Nah, you gotta
Jay-Z is wealthy. Don't
Wait,
listen to them, bro.
No, you gotta switch
What?
it. You gotta do Michael Jackson and like Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, you can't
No,
say. You can't.
Michael Jackson was rich.
No,
He
hold
didn't
on.
have many assets.
Yeah,
Jay-Z has assets.
has Rock Nation.
Hold on, hey,
Pause.
Wait,
You mean
hold
to
up.
sit here and tell
Michael
me that Michael
Jackson
Jackson
is-
was not wealthy?
Nigga was
No,
worth
I'm
$2
not
million.
saying that.
sense
I'm not
that-
saying. I'm defending my
I
my
said
man
that
Jay-Z.
comparison was
The
bad.
comparison was bad. Yes, I'll take that.
Yeah, I said Michael Jackson and Michael B. Jordan.
Michael B. All right, yeah.
Michael B. Jordan ain't got that type of money.
Yeah, he got that type of money. Yeah,
But
that's
this black
yeah,
man-
like
But
Oprah
he's
money.
rich, yes.
Yeah.
He rich, yeah. But he
Oprah
got-
wealthy. Oprah got
Oprah.
make $9 billion
She
a
not.
second.
She.
Fuck that bitch, bro.
You wild.
Fuck that bitch.
What?
Oprah for 2020,
Fuck
dog.
that.
Wow,
Fuck
nigga,
you,
bro.
man.
Oprah,
She's not
no.
running.
Oprah dub. What the fuck Oprah do for us? Just think about it.
Did you not hear her speech on the?
She did that shit just
The
because.
Woods?
Real talk, I ain't even hear about
I'm
it.
not even gonna hold
I
you.
mean, no, I didn't hear it,
She
but I heard
just,
about it.
she was just talking about it because that's how she felt at the moment.
At
But,
the
real,
moment.
but in
You
reality,
got more beer than
besides putting them schools in Africa,
Bro, I need some more.
what has
Right
Oprah
now.
done for your black ass? I'm not saying Jordan is any better. I'm just saying, but he gives me product that look
Look.
good on me.
And
I'm
he-
just saying, Oprah ain't doing shit for me.
Nigga, Oprah drop
Any
knowledge. for
If
you, bro.
I could get on the Oprah show and get a
Oprah
car,
don't give a fuck about niggas, bro. She's a
Michael
house
Jordan
nigga.
don't give a
you
fuck
get a
about
car.
you.
You get a car.
Yeah, she out here
Hold
handing
up,
out
hold up,
cars.
hold up.
nigga.
College
She
tuition.
was handing out
Yeah.
cars. Hold on. Michael
yeah,
Jordan.
college tuition,
But look,
all that,
Michael
bro.
Jordan is in a transitional stage to where he's becoming more proactive. Oprah ain't a transitional stage
At all.
to do nothing.
No more.
You remember the interview
No
that
more,
she
though.
had with Jay-Z?
Yeah, she was scared as hell to go to Marcy Projects, nigga. She had to ask her security 10 times. Oh, are y'all sure we good?
I mean, but Oprah wasn't from the
Nigga,
hood. You know she
Oprah
not
is
from
the
hood.
most
gives a
powerful
fuck?
woman in the world.
No, she not.
Yes, she is.
No, she
No,
not.
It's
bro.
Michelle
fucking
Obama is. Fuck you talking
Fuck
about.
out here.
Oprah.
Michelle
I'll
Obama
take
is
Michelle
cool.
Obama over Oprah. That's
y'all-
just me, bro.
Why y'all disrespect her?
That's
All
just
right,
me.
back to cultural beliefs.
I was gonna
You
say
ain't-
Michelle Obama probably smell like emotions and cocoa butter.
Time out, intimate.
Facts. You gotta think about it. It's really
I
hard
don't-
because
yeah.
you gotta think about all the stuff that you believe in, but then think about everybody else.
Shit
that
that
I
you
mean,
Yeah.
all right. If we're talking,
Shut
we're
that
talking
up.
like black culture.
I think light-skinned women are overrated.
All right, we gonna leave that alone.
Shit, I'll let her-
All black men cheat, it's a lie.
Oh yeah, that's a lie.
All black men not wholesome, it's a lie.
That's a cultural belief.
That's a cultural belief.
For the lonely dumb women.
But that's what I'm saying. Like it's a cultural belief that's perpetrated so far, like along the line. Like honestly, like personal experience. Y'all know me on Rowan campus. I get called, you know, a hoe every day. You know what I'm saying? Just because of my personality, I'm an outgoing person, right? I know mad people, but I could not be doing anything and I'll still get called a hoe just off of the fact that I know like this amount of girls and like, you know what I'm saying, that's the way it goes, but that doesn't mean that I'm doing anything. That could go for any black man.
Right.
So I don't, that's a cultural belief that I don't really like stand by. I know a lot of black men don't stand by it.
Right.
Look, just cause some of us can be dogs,
Preach that shit.
don't we all dogs.
We ain't all hoes. Well,
get you a man that's gonna
I ain't gonna hold you.
like,
if a nigga is a hoe and he tell you off the bat, you can't even get mad.
and to be honest, like I keep it real with you.
Hold on.
I'll let you know what I'm doing.
This is a whole different episode, baby. This is the round table Jones you're gonna have. This is a whole different segment.
I'm gonna come back for
I
that.
got a, what's it called?
Cultural belief
Cultural belief.
that niggas think is real.
Alright. Bring it back to the white people, man. They think we fucking criminals, my guy. That shit ain't true, man. You feel me? Every time niggas go into the store, they got somebody following somebody. You know what I mean? They always watching you and shit. Like, damn, hop up off my back, dog. I'm just trying to get something. I'm just trying to get some food. Like, I'm gonna pay for your shit. Bro.
Like not to be stereotypical, but like you know, y'all ever going like in the poppy stores or like in the Indian stores run by the Indians? They be like watching like, oh, they like hurry up and buy. Y'all ever seen that video? Hurry up and buy.
But that be in the white communities though, cause I know in my hood I go down the street.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm saying down here.
Yeah, down here.
You know what I mean?
Cause that's the white culture, bro. That's how they've been brainwashed. That's the propaganda brainwash of thinking that black men is fucking the animals.
Right. But
they treat cats and dogs better than they do niggas.
Here's my thing.
Not even niggas, people. In general, people
in general.
Let me stop saying N-word, man. Stop
like,
saying N-word, y'all.
Like through like the stigma of society, like media portrayal, all that, like especially with this Florida shooting that just happened. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like they
prayers
portray
to everybody in Florida from
like prayers out to everybody in Florida dealing with that issue. You know what I'm saying? Like prayers up for y'all. But y'all see how they're portraying the school shooter. They saying he lost his mom at age 4. His mom was out of job for about 2 months. If it was a black man that did that, if it was a black person in general, they would have found the mugshot. They would have dug up the dirtiest secret that person ever had.
They be trying to they dehumanize us, bro. Yeah. That's all it is, to make it seem like we animals. That's it, bro.
But like I'm appealing to like all my, you know, I don't want to use the word white people, but all my Caucasian people not of color. You know what I'm saying? Like
white
please, excuse JWhite, but please, I'm imploring y'all, you know, to look past, you know, what you've been conditioned.
Hold on, some niggas don't know what imploring means.
Oh my God,
imploring means,
I don't know what that
like
means.
Begging, I'm begging you, like I'm asking you, like imploring you to look past the color of my skin, the color of our skin, you know what I'm saying, and what you've been conditioned to believe and feel, and look at us as people the same way we look at y'all as people, because honestly, we don't look at y'all any differently. Speaking to like my people, non-people of color, you know, you are a person of this world just as I am.
Right. So
I was raised to believe like we're all citizens of the universe. Like you know,
y'all look like y'all be smoking cigarettes for a living. You know. I'm just saying.
We're not gonna get into that.
Hold on. Alright, so let me ask y'all this: if y'all ain't going to college, what would y'all be doing?
I don't know.
Whew. I'll probably be in the military.
I don't know.
Good question.
I really don't know, bro. Be honest.
I'll probably be in the military by now.
I probably would. I was so football oriented back in high school. So if I didn't play in college, I was gonna play semi-pro, and I was gonna work towards getting that tryout for the NFL type shit.
So what happened? You played for Rowan?
I played for Rowan. My eligibility ran out. That's all that was. So now I'm just a regular student, but now I'm dancing. You feel me?
Yeah, you know, dancing in the building. You feel me?
I wish I could dance, yo. Right.
Atomic. Not no more, but
we're not talking.
I only dance when I'm turned. You know what I mean? I get the two-step.
Nah, for real.
I dance everywhere.
Electric slide and shit. You know what I mean?
I'm an army brat. So like, if I wasn't in school, I grew up like military style. My dad is in the army reserves. You know, 25 years now. He just retired 2014. So like, I probably would have went straight military if I didn't want to go to college, because that's just what I was doing.
I can't go to the military. That's
Nah, yeah, I can't do that.
I'm too frail.
Can't do that. I don't got it mentally either.
Nah, I got it mentally.
Nah, I can't sit there and have them be yelling at me 24/7.
I was gonna say boot camp. They're getting your head like mentally.
I don't know.
Boot camp fun if you really like think about it.
No, it's not, bro.
Look, I've been in
Son,
boot camp
you
all my
not-
life, bro. Like that's all I got. My dad look at me like, you eyeballing me, boy.
Oh yeah.
You're not putting that shit on. That's dead, bro. I'm not, like my little ass carrying all that, and then it be hot when you get deployed to Afghanistan. So if I get off a plane, bro, I'm shooting, bro.
I mean, but
Shit like that. I'm just gonna start shooting. Son.
unless we in wartime.
I'm dead ass. There's nothing else for me to do
crazy.
there. Like I'm
They gonna be y'all gonna
You
be
know,
out
you
there
know,
selling.
you know people
numbers,
shoot
so y'all
themselves
get-
in the foot just to go back home.
nigga.
yeah.
Look, that'll be me. Ah, shit, motherfucker.
They got me. They got me.
Shit. Send that nigga back to East Stone.
Nah, you gonna
Back
be-
that nigga
you
up.
gonna
Back
be
to
in a
East
mental
Stone.
hospital, dog. Fuck you, Stone.
Nah, but on the real though, I think
be
that
in the
I would
Right.
dead ass be a football coach. I'll probably be coaching.
My
Yo, you know what's
mentality-
crazy though? We gonna get a job to where we busting our ass
Nope,
just to
not
make
me.
rent, bro.
Not me. I'm
And
That's what
still,
it is.
I'm an
and
engineer.
still,
That's
bro.
That's
I'm coming
And
to
it
make
still
bank.
be broke.
Yeah,
Still
still
be
be
broke.
broke, bro. Like that's you feel me? Like
I mean,
that's
but
the
that's-
American
that's-
dream, bro.
The thing about
That
it
shit
is,
crazy.
in America, it's about how you set it up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a plan in place. My plan, when I graduate, I'm not going to grad school. I'm an engineering major, for those who don't know me, right? Without going to grad school, I plan to go in the Army Reserves, have them pay for my second degree while I get a GS position with the government. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can make bank this
Right.
way, you know what I'm saying? Assets are everything.
Yeah.
They're everything. If you have assets and stocks and shit,
I
in
got a
America,
stock.
it's a capitalist system.
Yeah.
So you learn how to play the system right. You look at forex trading, Bitcoin, all that. You know, there's ways to make money. People just, it's the lazy mentality of black people in general. You ever look
It's
at
not
white
even just
people?
black. It's not even just black people though, bro.
Right. No, but even like excuse my language, but like the Indians and like the Mexicans and the Hispanics and all them, they come with a plan. You ever seen like Chinatown?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
why they have
That's why
Chinatown.
they have
They have
Chinatown,
little
because they
Mexico,
keep everything
all of them,
within
because they keep everything
them.
together. That's how
Right.
they keep their money within the family. Black people, it's crabs in a barrel.
You say
always
us though,
hating.
you know what I mean? You can't just say the black community, like it's the white people too, you know what I mean? I got some white
They
homies
do
too,
that
bro.
too, yeah.
And they all do the same shit we do, yo.
And-
But the thing is,
but look,
that
the thing
they
is,
have a
they got
backup
parents.
support system.
They got parents that's able to like
Some
take
of them,
whatever.
some of them.
See, okay, some of them got the parents that's able to see past what they doing and still help them out in a way. If you doing the same shit they doing to a level to where your mother's like, you know, JWhite, I'm tired of you, bro. Get the fuck out.
Right.
Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah, that's the difference though.
Right,
That's
but,
the difference.
but there's a reason
The
for
white
that. though.
people, the white parents, they'll put up with it and still have some investment
But-
in their child.
But the thing is, like, there's a reason for that. Part of my French, again, white people never had to deal with, like, the systematic oppression of, like, constantly being looked at.
Oh yeah.
So, us as a people, we're always, like, we have to be on our P's and Q's,
Mm-hmm.
say your please and thank yous, all that. You know, mind your manners, do the right thing. White people, they never had to deal with being judged and looked at. So when your mother get mad at you for doing dumb shit, that's just like, you know, generations of like being pushed down upon you.
And their favorite line, nigga, act like you got some sense.
Act like you got some sense,
Yeah, I-
right?
You
I
want
used to get-
my rule, you go by my rules.
Fuck you, mom.
Okay, we're gonna go on timeout now. Fuck that timeout.
Fuck is a
White
timeout.
people making deals with their kids. I'm like, what you?
Fuck is
I
a
got my
timeout.
ass beat.
Yo, that's what I'm saying. Like, my mother
Deals with
smacked the
kids.
shit
Hold
out of
up,
you,
let
yo.
me ask y'all something that's going y'all believe in polygamy.
What?
No.
You
In
said
America?
like you don't know.
In
But
America?
I really don't know, bro. I
A
don't know.
polygamous relationship is
Polygamous.
Oh, nigga,
See, I'm
say
like-
shit.
You learn something new every day.
Reading is fundamental.
You learn something.
Listen.
Hooked on phonics.
Polygamy is when you dating two people.
You have two
people or
wives. You have two or more wives.
Oh nah, that ain't
That shit
fire.
dead to me.
No,
shit
but look,
dead.
but in some parts of the world, people believe
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it.
nah, no, the Indian people do that, bro.
Yeah.
Muslims do it.
Yeah,
They
Africans do it.
Yeah.
Haitians.
Hold on, get my people.
Oh yeah.
Nah,
they do it though.
Nah, I don't know no Haitian people that
Nah.
dating two women. Them bitches crazy.
But-
nah, it
It's
ain't.
not- it's
Nah.
not
So with that, no, I don't believe in it. But like you said, there's different cultures that do practice that.
But the
And then
thing,
there's others the ones that arrange marriages too. Arranged
Oh,
marriages,
yeah.
you know what that shit is?
Oh,
yeah,
with the
that's
kids
that
and
shit.
It's for the family,
Yeah.
basically. very much.
It's a
So-
strategical business. plan.
Right.
That's all
So
it is.
my son is gonna marry your daughter because your family got that check and we don't. Or we
Or
we
we
both
both
got
got
it.
that check.
So
it's
come
like we
together.
Yeah,
both got that check. So
And then that's how they keep it
go
out
over
of
the
the
there.
thing is, back to the polygamy point, a lot of that is religion based. You know what I'm
That
saying?
too.
Like when you're based in Christianity, I know a lot of like West Indian cultures, I'm Guyanese. So like a lot of us Jamaican, you know, Panamanian, a lot of the West Indies is Christian based. Therefore, they're not going to go against what Christianity.
It's hard to balance one.
They all, it's hard to balance because they don't know about each other. When they all know about each other, everybody's okay with it. Then you have a
Then you're
full
good.
system. You're good.
You're considered the
Look,
man.
you
at
know
that
how
point.
look, this is how the American culture do it. If you got a side boo, you keep that bitch on the side. You don't tell nobody. You keep that shit to yourself. You
Burgers and fries, are you the main or the side?
And if they find out about each other, you losing two bitches.
Right.
Well, two shorties. My bad. You feel me? You losing two shorties. At least in the other culture, you lose one, get the other.
I mean, but I know all my black women, my beautiful black
You
women,
know how they
y'all
talk
not
about
with
it?
that. Y'all definitely not with that. And I
That's what I'm
respect you
saying.
for it.
In
You know how
You
they
gonna
be talking
hold your
about that?
position.
Yeah.
No, they be talking when the ones that are in polygamous relationships, they be talking about so who sleeps with who. Some of them like take turns every other night, where
Everybody sleep with
the
each other.
husband sleeps with one wife, the next
Wait,
night they
Hefner.
sleep with the other.
Hugh Hefner.
No.
My man, may he rest in peace. That's my man.
Thanks.
You feel me?
Nah,
He
but
had
on the
three
real,
shorties,
if
three
you in
wives.
that though, like,
Three main
are
wives,
you
I should
protected while you're doing that shit?
What do you mean?
Or you going in all of them with no gym?
Those are all your
Yeah, I was about to
girls.
say,
They're
they
not
ain't
fucking
wives.
nobody
They your
else.
shorties.
They're
But
not
I'm
fucking
saying,
nobody
but
else.
you in 3 different vaginas though. Like, you know that chlamydia and all of that shit is blood work.
But if
You
they
can
all-
get each of them tested before you get with them.
That too.
But I'm saying, your
But after
penis-
that point, they're
you
all
can't-
your girls.
You can't have raw sex with a different woman 3 nights in a row.
Bro, they're all your wives. They're not fucking nobody else.
But I'm still saying it's still a possibility though.
I mean,
Then that ain't your wife then.
Right.
Chick-fil-A trash.
He said black and white people like
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, I had
The devil's
Chick-fil-A
a
twice.
liar.
I'm about to end this fucking video.
The devil
Fine, hold on. Why is that shit
Chick-fil-A
good?
is trash.
Chick-fil-A trash. I need another beer. What the-
How is Chick-fil-A that
Yo, if
good?
you find another one, I need one too, bro.
Wait, them fries is what? What the fuck?
They
is
waffle fries.
Waffle fries,
Them shit
cuz.
boots.
You
Of
crazy.
course, they're not going to be on Wendy's
is
level.
my
They're not
personal-
going to be on McDonald's level.
See, that's why I said unpopular opinion. This is my opinion. I think that shit garbage. You feel me? I
Well,
think,
let's 3 against 1. So.
look,
Real
that's
talk,
the vote
man.
vote.
All fast food is terrible. I don't,
At the end
I
of
don't
the
eat
day,
fast food.
it's
Like,
unhealthy.
I'm gonna keep it a buck. Like,
You
I
don't
don't
eat
be,
fast food.
bro, not on the reg, yo.
Not on the regular,
Not on the
yeah.
regular shit, bro. I go home and
It's
I eat a
once
I
in
eat
like
the next
every
meal,
3-4
like,
months,
like,
and I eat that shit.
Nah, that's real shit. It's either when I'm drunk as fuck and that's the only thing open, then you feel me? I'm
Right.
at Wendy's, but
Nah,
I
nigga.
don't eat that shit on the regular.
Oh,
basis,
nah, I'm
bro.
done with Checkers. Y'all got me fucked up with that.
Checkers.
Oh, now you done?
No.
Now he done.
No,
No
hold
more
on.
$2
Hold on.
boxes.
Hold on.
No
Let me
more
say my
ice cream
point.
cones. None
First
of
of all,
that shit.
hold on, wait.
Wait, let me explain to y'all about Al, right? This nigga Al love $2 boxes.
$2 boxes for
Y'all know $2 boxes with the fries and little chicken nuggets in it? This
It ain't-
nigga loves them. He loves them. Every day Al hit the group chat talking about some, hey, $2 box, checkers, we going?
Right.
Nah?
Hold on.
Alright, fuck y'all then. That's how he come.
But hold on, let me look. Nobody interrupt me. Let me say my point. Checkers, y'all got me fucked up. I went to the drive-thru yesterday.
Okay.
I went up in there. I said my usual routine. Let me get a vanilla ice cream cone and a $2 box. He said, "Sorry, sir. It's $3 now." I said, "Fuck you, bitch. I'm leaving." But then I came back around and I got the motherfucking the box and shit. And that shit, open that shit up. That shit was worth like $1.50. So they got me fucked up. Checkers, fuck you and that big beautiful. That shit is that shit $3 for something that is only worth really $1.50. Like that ass. Like,
I need to know how you calculated that though.
Huh?
How you calculate that? That's
The amount of food that
you ain't watch my snap?
I didn't see that day. I wasn't there that day.
Bro,
You
that
gotta
shit
run
was
it back
some
for me.
I wish Elijah was here. This is some bullshit. But I'm like, yo.
Yeah,
For real,
you're gonna
if
be
y'all
on the
want
fucking
to save
toilet
money,
shit.
hold on. If y'all want to
I
save
ain't gonna
money,
do I shit every
get
day.
the McDonald's app.
No.
That shit
No, that
saves
shit is
lives.
No,
That
do
shit
not
is
eat
failure.
McDonald's.
No.
That shit saves
Do
lives.
not eat
Hold on.
McDonald's.
I got a whole meal
That
for
shit kill.
$3.95.
That shit kill
Hold on,
lives,
hold on,
yo.
hold on.
$3.95. I got a whole meal.
Stop eating.
I'm gonna tell
that
you
shit.
why I don't get the McDonald's app. My boy ordered something off of the app, right? When he went to the McDonald's, they told him that they didn't get the shit, or it was at a different McDonald's. So he went to the other McDonald's.
That's his fault.
But no, that's within the app, bro. Because when you order something on the app, it's supposed to go through the app and to the store that you're ordering it from.
Look, one bad apple don't
crazy,
spoil the
though.
whole
They
bunch.
got a
That shit worked for
McDonald's
me
app,
perfectly.
yo.
And they charged him twice, so he didn't get a refund. So that's why I'm saying don't do that shit.
One bad apple don't spoil the whole bunch. It worked perfectly for me many times. I'm perfectly fine with it.
Alright,
I don't know about
alright,
him.
look.
He fucked up.
Let's transition into something that's more like
Relevant.
I know that this shit go. I know when people watch this, girls especially, they're gonna say some bullshit to me like y'all always do. Every episode I give a couple of text messages about this shit. Alright, what do you prefer now with your shorty? Netflix and chill, or Hulu and chill?
Think that shit the same thing, bro.
Nah, Hulu got more shows though.
Nah,
I'm not
Netflix
Hulu.
has stepped their game up.
Netflix,
Wow.
Netflix actually
Netflix
has
got
some
Training
stuff.
Day on that bitch. Meet the Blacks. That's some shit that you watch with your shorty.
Can
bro.
I just say
Meet the
this?
Blacks, nigga, or anything else.
If you haven't seen majority of like
But are
know
those
the
still
black
the
card
ideal
movies,
hangouts though? Like with your girl, that's still the ideal. Like
I mean, if you're
That's
not trying to
hangout.
spend like no money or
If you're not
whatever,
trying
if
to
your
spend
girl's
money,
cool with
like,
it, then she cool
if you're
with
not
it.
trying to go out and you're just trying to chill, then yeah.
Personally, I don't even. I'm here to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like we
alright,
can have
but
a
why
chill
can't
night.
we be more creative and do something
That's
else?
what I'm
Like,
saying. Like we got
what's
a
the
chill night.
description?
And
I mean,
like,
like unless you hiring her.
let's go dance in the street.
No,
and
there's
shit,
girls
you know
that
what I'm saying?
honestly like they don't like going out all the time.
I can't deal with Johns, you know, like who like to sit in the crib all the time either, though. You know,
That's a
what I'm saying?
fact.
I'm a fun person. I like
That-
to go out.
that
and
is
have
a
fun. I like
fact,
to go out
though.
and dance. So personally, like if you're dealing with me, I need to be able to go to the club and turn up with you, and then come home and like have like a legit conversation with you, like you know,
Drunk.
drunk or
Drunk
not,
conversation.
or not. You know what I'm saying? Park
Yeah, I don't
conversation.
drink.
Yo, that shit was just in my head, bro. I
niggas
swear
drink.
to God.
I don't drink.
I
so-
swear to God.
Wait, who was these niggas?
I said these. I didn't
Oh, I'm
point
about
to
to
you.
say,
Man, they they know what it is.
I-
Man, I get drunk all the time.
I'm giving
Fuck
half
about it.
y'all that. If they legalize weed,
Oh,
I'm
nigga,
the
I'm
happiest
going
mofo
down
alive.
in this
I'm
motherfucker.
the happiest mofo on
I'm
the
just asking you
planet.
that.
What you
If
mean?
they-
I'm not a pothead, but I just like weed.
Hold on, legalize weed.
Uh-huh.
How many niggas you think gonna be dealing?
Oh, a lot more.
Nah,
Nah.
not at all.
Nah. If
Nah.
if you're like that, then you're like that. If you're
Yeah.
not, then you're
If you're not, then
you
you
They
out.
not gonna
They
get
gonna
out
have
weed dealers no
eventually
more.
they gonna have dispensaries.
That's
Yeah.
what
And
it
that's
is.
when you gonna get. Yo, when I went to Cali, bro, cause that shit, you feel me? That shit legal out there.
Oh, yeah.
You know Nipsey Hussle, the rapper.
Yeah, he got his own store.
Yeah, he got his
Yeah,
own
his
store. I
own?
went to that shit.
Yeah.
Wow, mind
He
it.
do.
What, that shit on Slauson?
Yeah.
Who Nipsey Hussle?
Yup.
You in trouble. Check me
Nigga.
out.
Yo, best experience I ever had in my life, yo.
What, smoking weed in there?
Smoking? Nah, I wasn't smoking weed. It was just the fact that like
It was just there.
It's just like it's there, my nigga. Then you drive up the street, they got a 24-hour drive-through weed dispensary, bro.
What?
You did 24-hour, bro. You could pull up 3 in the morning, like, yo, let me get a gram of that, and they sell about $1,000. You know what I mean? Grand for $10 is some good shit, boy.
That's how,
What?
the thing is like that's how it's supposed to be sold.
Cali.
To be honest,
Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be, bro.
sold.
Like-
All your drug dealers who out here like bullshitting you, talking about some nah, I don't do grams for 10. They bullshitting you.
Yo,
Because a
and if
gram
they-
is 10.
Yep. And if they out here giving you shake, do not fucking buy that shit, 'cause that shit poo, yo. Feel me?
Look,
I stand by
don't
Girl Scout cookies.
I don't even
though,
know
not
names.
gonna hold
know.
you.
I don't know, not about no
Oh,
weed.
yeah. Girl
We
Scout
don't know
cookies.
nothing.
I stand by
That's
Girl
weed.
Scout cookies. I'm not even
I
gonna
don't
hold
know.
you, bro.
What the fuck is a Girl Scout?
It's a strand of weed, you
Strand
know what
of
I'm saying? It's real potent. Like, if you have like a water-based strand, because you know water holds THC, but like, I don't know if it's water-based or not. I think it's a dry strand. But,
Look, I'm educating her.
you
These niggas telling me some shit I never heard.
yeah, you roll up some Girl Scout cookies. I had that shit like the other night. It was,
Or some,
I was flying out my mind. One blunt.
Some Blue Dream. You ever had Blue Dream, son?
Nah.
I don't really be knowing names, but when they tell me, I remember that
Let
shit.
me tell y'all
And I
some
remember I
shit,
had some
right?
Blue Dream, and that shit had me cooking, yo.
Hold on, Quacy. So, if your shorty is a smoker, if a girl is a smoker like you, is that a turn on?
Nah, bitch, we
Hell
get high
yeah.
together.
We
Is
got
that
more
like
things in
practice?
common.
We get high together,
Fuck,
baby.
we get high together. What you want? We get high conversation.
The thing is,
Nah, man.
like, I'm not an
That probably-
addicted.
But
Conversation
culturally,
with
culturally, it's considered unwomanlike to be a pothead.
That's why
No,
I find
no,
it more
no,
attractive.
no.
It's like,
It's
yo,
cigarettes.
you real.
Cigarettes.
It's
Yeah, oh, nah, yeah.
cigarettes.
If you smoking,
cigarettes.
if you out here
It's
smoking bogeys,
No, but the thing is, like, I get what you're saying. Like, I'm not a pothead. I could like go like days and weeks without weed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I smoke it because I want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a habitual smoker.
Yo, hold on, no. Tell them how we in Philly. And look, here's how I found out this nigga smoked cigs.
you smoke cigs.
No, he smoked one in front of me. Hold on. Nigga, we at the
Ain't
Eagles.
nah, that ain't no black.
Hold on, we at the Eagles parade, right? You know, I'm walking, we talking, chilling, hanging out at the motherfucking student in the next to the museum.
Yeah.
With these dudes is just chilling.
Yeah.
They smoking blunts, they rolling back and forth. You know, I'm just on my phone and shit. This nigga Quacy like,
I hit the blunt too. What you?
yeah, no. This nigga Quacy like, yo, I need to smoke a cigarette. I said, what?
Not
Nah,
of
'cause, like, I don't just ask anybody for like, let me hit their blunt. You know
How
what
you
I'm
go?
saying?
No, hold on.
Not
How you
a
go
blunt.
from weed to a cigarette?
a bogey.
How you
bogey,
how
bro.
you make that transition?
My thing. All right, here's my thing.
Your
Right?
lungs
I'm
must be
a
not
social
there.
smoker. I'm a social smoker. So like when we was like in that setting, I wanted 2 things: beer and to smoke something.
Oh, he was getting free beer. Philly, yo, y'all should be at the parade.
I just really wanted to just like smoke something.
I'm not a Philly fan.
Not like crack or nothing. I'm not an Eagles fan either. I was just out
I ain't
there
either, but I was out there
for the experience. You know
Shit
what
was
I'm saying?
lit.
I was just having
So
a beat.
what happened was, I hit the blunt a couple times, but I'm not with just asking anybody to hit their blunt. You know what I'm saying? You can ask anybody for a cigarette and they'll give it to you. You know what I'm saying? I know they wasn't gonna have no blacks on them. The corner stores was closed. So if I could get a black, I would have went and got a black. But I couldn't do that.
True.
So I just asked the nearest white person next to me. Excuse me,
The
sir.
nearest white person.
Did you happen to have another cigarette on you? He was like, oh yeah, sure. Philly, fucking Philly. Good, dilly. Here you go.
That ass.
So
I got a next question. Did you smoke the whole bogey?
Yes.
The whole thing?
He did, bro.
But it's like this.
Yo,
big.
he next to me smoking this shit.
It's
When
like
I
this
look at him,
That's
I'm
still a lot.
like, yo, I'm like, yo, nigga, you smoke cigarettes? We've been friends this long, nigga. We've been friends this long,
But
nigga.
see,
You smoke
this is
cigarettes?
why I'm not a habitual smoker. Normally, 9 out of 10
I know
I
you
won't
smoke
go
weed.
for it. I won't go for it. I'll go for weed. 9 out of 10 times. If weed is not available, I'll go to get a black, and like that's not even.
First of all, I heard that niggas need to stop smoking blacks.
again,
I mean, a black is like 7 to 8 cigarettes.
What's something that your mother told you coming like as you grow up that you figured is like, she playing, this shit not true, but then you like, then you realize like, yo, this shit is real life. Like she wasn't lying. Like you know that mama
When they told me I was
like
gonna
this?
be broke in college,
Oh yeah.
that shit was real. I'm the youngest of 4. I got 2 older sisters and an older brother.
Okay.
And they all went through college. They all told me, yo, you gonna be broke as fuck when you go there. I'm like, what? They feel me? I was my senior year, nigga. I was balling. I had stacks. I'm like, I'll be good. Fuck you talking about? I'm broke as fuck. I'm broke as fuck. I'm not here trying to look for
y'all
a
don't
job.
want to know what my bank account looks like.
Shit crazy.
Y'all want to know what my
I
bank
got
account
1,
looks like.
2, 3,
Nigga,
4,
I'm
5,
so
6,
broke,
7,
bro.
8, 7.
Like, Quacy, what's something that you like, oh, mom's, like, because it's Valentine's Day, you know what I'm saying? We in school, we ain't see moms in them. What's something that moms told you that you should have listened to and believed it when she said it?
My mom, I'm the eldest. I'm the only boy in my family. Eldest of 3, 2 sisters, right? My mom told me growing up, as every black man's heard this, you growing up, you got 2 strikes against you in this world. 1, you're black, and 2, you're a black man in America. I didn't know exactly what that really like entailed until I actually experienced it for myself, like getting caught up, you know, with the law and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? It just didn't register to me until that point. Like, yo, like they really out to get us, and we didn't even do anything. You know, so I've watched people like I came from Brooklyn, so like I saw people in my growing up years get like crack cocaine planted on them, weed planted on them,
Because they
For-
cops carry that shit with them
cops
and
carry
then they'll
that
just be
shit
like,
around.
oh,
just to
cocaine.
get a black man.
So
You
it
never
turn
seen that
out,
to a white person.
Hey, yo, this yours right here.
Right.
I done seen it. I seen it fall out your pocket. He's like, whoa, he's like, hold up, what?
I didn't believe that until I experienced it for myself, or I saw it for myself, and I had to be like at least like 17, like 16, 17 years old. You know what I'm saying? So
Me, I think my mom told me one time.
this nigga out counting his cents.
My mom told me to never be a pushover or trust everybody. So when I grew up with like, you know, a kind heart, and with that, I used to have a lot of friends back in high school, especially because I played football and I ran track and I was a star somewhat in high school, blah blah blah. And she always told me never trust nobody and never be a pushover. And when she told me that, I was just like, I'm not a pushover. But lo and behold, like a lot of shit started going downhill for me when I started putting my trust into other people when it came to
Trusting the wrong motherfuckers.
And then when it came time for me to be like, yo, I need something, they were nowhere to be found. I was like, wow.
Yeah, trust no
Mom
pussy
was right.
wide in.
Mom Dukes was right.
That nigga Wale said, mama told me it'd be days like this. My shit, something that, well, my mom, I only knew my mother for 8 years for real. Like, my father, he a bitch. I don't know where that nigga at. But my mama, I think when I was a kid, like 7, cause I grew up in Haiti. I ain't grew up in America like that. I mean, I did grow up in America, but I don't fuck with America like that. But I grew up in Haiti, and my mom used to always tell me, like, never forget where you come from, you know what I'm saying? So that's why, even though as I became Americanized or whatever, I still speak my language fluently. I still love my people. Like, I support anything that a Haitian person
As you
does.
should.
And even if I make it as far as like I become rich or some shit like that someday, like I still know where home is at. Like when like I got Jordans on my feet now, but when I was a kid, niggas was walking around with no shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to take a shit in a fucking water and wipe your ass with a leaf. You know what I'm saying?
It was like
now,
that, bro.
Now I'm living in the best house in that room. You feel me?
Right?
So you gotta, like the way that life goes, you can never forget about where you come from. Like that shit.
Like, yeah.
That shit
I used to,
that's the ultimate
just to
thing.
bring back memories, I used to wear the same shoes every single day. From
Yeah.
elementary to middle school. I didn't really start getting more shoes until high school. That's when Mom Dukes was finally getting that bread into the household where she would be able to pay the bills, have some stuff left over, and be able to splurge on me and my little brother. But wearing the same shoes, that was second nature. That was every day. And I was
Hearing y'all stories just make me realize how blessed I am. You know what I mean? Like my mother and my father, like you feel me, they been separated. My dad a cop, so you know what I mean. They get bread and shit. Right. So I was getting new shoes like all the time, new clothes. That's why I'm addicted to clothes now. It's like that's just how
not
I
your
grew
fault
up.
though.
Yeah, that's just how I grew up. You feel me?
Nah, but speaking of that,
I mean, you the
addicted to
baby
clothes
of the bunch.
though.
Yeah, like I'm the baby too, so I get whatever I want.
I became addicted to clothes and shoes and that like I am now because I ain't had that shit. Those kids that come from a different country, different place, people like to make fun of you. Plus, I ain't speak no
Especially if you
English.
got an accent.
Yeah.
Right.
High
I
key.
ain't speak.
High
A
key.
nigga was in
Little
English
kids are
second
savages,
language.
yo.
They are the
Yeah,
most
Little kids
cool,
are
though.
mean.
mofos on the planet.
They
Kids
mean,
is bad,
bro.
so I don't want her to
They
be going to school looking super Haitian. They making fun of her like that.
I'm
So,
in single child years, and like my parents, just to make ends meet in Brooklyn, they would eat ramen noodles, you know, for like 2 weeks straight just to make sure I was eating like steak and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was
you
none
was
the
eating
wiser.
steak and lobster.
I was none the wiser, you know what I'm saying? That's just what my parents did for me. But like to Al's point, like you gotta have pride in yourself no matter where you come from. Like I have pride in myself, like just for who I am. Like he's Haitian. He came from Haiti from the bottom, you know what I'm saying? I came from Brooklyn. JWhite came from Plainsfield, you know what I'm saying? Like
Not Plainfield. North New Jersey.
You say you see how he corrected me?
Yeah.
He take pride in that, you know what
I mean,
I'm
I
saying?
got, look, my grandmother, you feel me?
Right.
My grandparents, they all live in Plainfield. So, I mean, I got family in North Plainfield, Piscataway, you know what I mean?
Right. So like
all North Jersey.
wherever you come from, my point is take pride in yourself. I'm a Guyanese American Guyanese. I speak patois, but I dance like shit. Black people,
and it's
please.
Black History Month, bro.
And it's Black History. Black History Month. Know yourself and take pride in your melanin, in your skin, in who you are, and what your people have to go through.
Yeah.
Whether you're of slave descent or not, whether if you're of slave descent or not, just take pride in your melanin. Take pride in yourself and the fact that you're black and like you're here and you're doing it. If you're in college, do that. You know what I'm saying? If you just making ends meet, if you're not out here like doing like nothing crazy, just trying to like make life happen, I'm clapping for you. We here, and we gotta like this crabs in the barrel mentality. Like, please,
That shit gotta go.
can we just dead that shit for real? Like,
I mean,
can't-
but we gotta like, alright, let me say this. Like for the dudes, I think more so like dudes, a lot of brothers hate on each other for reasons niggas don't even know.
for we don't even understand.
And
It's a
then
competition.
Like the thing is this, like if another man is up on something that you not up on, like how y'all, like you just taught me and Kurt about some shit we ain't know. Accept knowledge, like I think that some brothers don't like. If
Right.
somebody try to tell them something, oh nigga, I know that other than nah.
No, you
like,
don't.
Like you
you're not
naive.
sure if you know that.
And
Yeah.
especially if somebody is making something at a level is that you not. Always ask man, yo, how you get there? Don't say man, fuck that nigga.
It's like this, like, say niggas moving quicker than you. Everybody got their own path.
Yeah,
you know
your
what I
own
mean?
pace.
Everybody got their own
Move at
pace.
your
you
own
feel me?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, do
like,
not rush.
It's
not a
your
race.
life. It's your life. You know
It's
what
not
I
a
mean? Don't
race.
live nobody
Yeah.
else's life. Live your life.
Real
Yeah,
shit.
feel me?
But always ask somebody like, yo, what you doing to get here? Like, how you doing that? Like, what you? Because
Right.
there's always something to know. And I
Advice
think
works.
black men, we always got that grit on us. Like, we don't need nobody else type shit. Yeah, nigga, you do. You never
we need
know.
to come together.
Yo, you
man.
you never know what another man might be able to teach you. And
Right.
niggas might think, oh, that shit gay. I don't really know. Nah, bro, that shit's what you need.
That's what you need.
And especially a nigga like me, my father don't give a that nigga don't even know that I'm in school, to be honest with you. But you feel me? Like if it's another man that's like that I see something in and he needs something that he may not know that I know, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, this how you do this and that the third. And he might give me something that I never figured out. You feel me? And that's how you build friendships with people that are actually going somewhere. And niggas don't like to go nowhere. That's why niggas stay in the same place they at.
Right,
like, say you bring a nigga outside of his, like something that he knows, it's going to be, oh, this
his
shit
comfort
gay.
zone.
Yes,
Yeah, he gonna want to run.
Oh, that shit gay. This shit booty.
Yeah,
No, that
that's
shit
run.
not booty, but that shit just something that you need. Like, that shit
I'm about to tell y'all a
different, but
quote
you need
that
it.
I live off of, yo.
Okay.
My man Lil Bibby said this shit in the
Lil
Lil
Bibby.
Herb shit. Tired. If you want something you never had, you gotta do something you never did
before.
yo.
Uh-huh.
You keep doing the same shit, you're gonna be the same fucking
mean,
We
person.
all here, bro. We all was born poor. But if you trying to die like that, nigga, you ain't.
Yeah, you ain't
You
doing
ain't
shit.
being progressive.
Yeah,
I
you
mean,
ain't doing shit.
as black people and people in general, people have it's fight or flight. Doesn't just apply to a physical situation.
That's that. Herb.
It's a reflex. You know what I'm saying? Either you gonna fight or you gonna fly. Like fly away meaning to run. Most black people have this mentality where if it's too hard, you run away from it.
Right.
Like again, engineering major. We have a tendency. We're less than 1%. Less than 1% in the field. You know what I'm saying? Black engineers.
Black engineers, yeah.
And look,
Why?
yo, hold on. Tell them how they giving money for free.
For free?
It's too late now. 'Cause they want black people, bro. They giving money for free. Black girls, black boys. Yo,
For
bro.
engineering, but we shy away from math, arithmetic, science
That's what
because
it is.
we feel it's too hard. It's not
They
for
giving
us.
out
That's
scholarships,
right.
B.
Because we don't see anybody else from that look like us
Because
doing
in
it.
our culture, we bring it back to culture. It is teach to us like you gotta be this.
Just talk to us.
Talk to us.
Y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all
Yeah,
know.
I feel like you ain't go to grammar school.
Yo, y'all know I'm retarded, but I'm smart. Y'all know I'm retarded, but I'm smart. They didn't teach us the other routes because that was not given to us. Like,
true.
say we niggas was raised in the hood. You from North, I'm from EO. Kurt from New Orleans. He from Willenboro. I mean, Willenboro
New
not the
Orleans?
hood. But
That's
look,
tough.
the thing is like,
Brooklyn, Willenboro.
in those areas, what you see, everybody plays sports,
Right,
but ain't nobody playing the fucking piano.
right.
I don't know about Willenboro. Willenboro
No,
got some
no, no,
talent.
I'm about to say, no,
What
got
about
no,
us
got a
talent?
whole
No,
lot
but
of talent, bro.
but what y'all gotta get my point is,
Like
niggas
young
just,
stage.
Shout out
yeah,
to Borough.
when you younger, you gravitating towards the sports or you gravitating towards the arts. Nah, everybody playing sports, basketball, because that's what you seen to be a dream.
And rapping.
I used to want to
Or
be a
rapping,
rapper.
right.
Like,
And
I
rapping.
love Jay-Z.
I used to want to be a rapper too.
I used to want to be a rapper.
I never want to be a rapper. I can't rap for shit.
But guess what
I
I'm in
can't
school
rap either,
for?
but I
You know
used to
what I'm
tell
saying?
myself I
Right.
could, boy.
my mom always told me like, yo, if you gonna do something, make sure you good at it. You know what I'm saying?
That
So
too.
if you want to be a singer, make sure your ass can fucking sing first before you want to be a singer.
Or
Trying to
get
make a career out of
get
it.
vocal
Whatever
lessons.
you want to do in life, make sure you can make a career out of it.
And niggas
Whatever
don't
you
even want to
put your mind
sing.
to.
A lot of niggas bought a so-called tough guy. Oh, that shit gay. Yeah, all right, you gonna make that shit ain't,
Shit,
bro.
you could be the next Chris Brown.
You
in
don't
this
know what
motherfucker.
you could be. Niggas sing. Niggas think, yo, I know niggas that can sing, bro.
Right,
that
but
be
they too
scared.
shy to do it.
They be scared. They like, man, this shit,
They
yo.
wild. Why you know how much shorties you would get?
Yo, if I could sing,
Right.
if I could sing, what?
I'll be singing to y'all shorties
Bro,
all the time.
I know
I'm Chris
come
Brown all day,
That's what I'm
nigga.
saying. Like, hello. How you doing?
My name is Charlie.
But niggas don't want to
Leslie
do that.
Wilson.
You feel me?
I'll
I'll be out here, son. I'll be out here.
But hey, but it's certain shit that niggas just don't see to the light of. I mean, now that we in college, you know, everybody in college is somebody that's trying to be something in life. You gotta want to be something to come to school. Especially the money that we spending on this motherfucker. That shit.
That too. Damn
Don't waste your
tuition.
time in this shit.
I mean,
man.
if it ain't for you, don't come.
If
I
you
will
know
always-
college is not for you,
Exactly.
don't do it to
Don't.
yourself.
Nah, I'm
will
gonna say this
never-
though.
I will
Pick
want-
up a trade.
I
Pick
want
up a trade.
somebody to at least get a year experience, yo.
Yeah, no,
Cause
experience
you don't
it
know
first.
unless you try it.
That's
you know
right.
what I mean? You
Experience
don't
it
know
first.
unless you try it, yo. And I'm gonna tell you, college is fun. I don't
It
know
is.
about y'all, but I'm enjoying myself.
I had a great.
enjoy
I'm about to
myself.
graduate.
I'll
in
never
May,
regret
dog.
any
I enjoy
decision.
myself.
He enjoying himself a lot.
I'm about to
I was about to
graduate.
say,
in
I'll
May.
never.
No,
That nigga
Jay White can
wild.
tell you, yo. like,
Yeah, them two, they. No, them
in
niggas,
my
they.
4-year college experience, I've had the most fun I've ever had in my life, and it's not over. You know what I'm saying? Y'all,
Yeah, it's just the beginning,
People say
right?
college is your golden years, or like high school is your golden years.
Nah, high
Don't let
school.
that be the case. You shouldn't peak in high school. You shouldn't peak in college. You have to keep elevating. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
And
facts.
to anybody who coming into college, my best advice to you: please, please, please try and get a plan.
Look what he drinking doing this shit. Look what he was drinking.
Bud Light.
Look,
Bud Light.
Dilly Dilly.
I'm here.
Look what he
Dilly.
was drinking.
Some
And that's-
bullshit.
You
I
see
don't
what
know
I'm
it is,
saying?
but it
These
was
niggas
good.
is fucking alcoholics.
I'm an alcohol enthusiast. Don't listen to him. Anyway,
Yo,
my
you know what's
advice-
crazy? I ain't even 21 yet, though. That's the thing.
Nah.
Anyway,
look,
I know I'm the youngest in.
hold down, niggas. I'm trying to talk to my college people.
I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm a nigga that like to try shit. You know what I mean? I don't do no coke though. None of that. You know what I mean? Just give me the weed.
Strictly weed.
Shit. One night I might take a pill. You know what I mean? Shit.
Nah, I ain't off the mollies.
Oh no, I don't have the money. Perk. I get the perks.
We gonna hold on. We got to close. We gonna see y'all next episode. And yeah, also to tell y'all, my man JWhite, give him your Instagram because he part of the game.
What's good, man? It's your boy JWhite. Add me on the gram _YABOYJWHITE.
Dang, I can't
That shit too long. It's gonna be.
We're gonna put it at the bottom.
Wait, hold on. Before y'all go, follow me on the gram, Q underscore
It's gonna be at the bottom.
Follow me on Snapchat too, QD4
Alright, the way
_era.
y'all talking, y'all better be sharing this video.
That too.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh, alright, man. See y'all. Yo, next episode, the coming 5 episodes is straight roundtable discussions,
Word.
and we're gonna be featuring some females to
Your
get
boy
their
gonna
point
be
of
here.
view. Cause you know the girls always got something to say about this and that.
This,
the
that, and the
third.
third.
These
So we're gonna give them a
roundtables-
chance to give them something to say.
You know these roundtables about to be real interesting. But
It's
signing
about to
off
get
the
crazy.
Harp and Bean Show. I'm Harpo.
Beans,
JWhite, man.
Q love.
See y'all niggas
peace, love, and
next
hair grease.
fucking week,
Stay
man.
beautiful. Stay beautiful.